Good afternoon, Flosstube. Today is the 1st of September 2024. You have come across Stitching Witches channel. My name's Elise. I am from United Kingdom, I live just East Yorkshire, so you might get a bit of a Yorkshire accent with me. I say a lot, so sorry. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe down below. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Sorry, I keep moving camera. Right, I started filming this and then my phone died. So my phone is on charge. So rather than edit it together, I'm just going to start again. I've got my drink. I just need to grab something. I sort of just dumped it. So I have got a finish to show you. I've got loads and loads of whips, 2 months worth of whips. I have got my cotton and twine box for July. I didn't get the August box, it's Halloween box. And I've got a bit of haul and plans. Right, so we'll do plans first. Let me just pull. So I think that's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing. So what I've been doing in July is working on projects for prompts and spending 2 days on, because I've been doing a bit like a bingo board for Fandom Stitching Central, I think it's called, or Fandom, and they created a bingo board with prompts on, and then when each one was called I highlighted it off. Like you can see here, I've half highlighted it. So things like stitch on a new start, stitch on a whip with a dessert, I'm just picking a couple out, stitch on a whip with a cow, stitch on an item that's too heavy to lift over your head. So they're the sort of sample ones. There is still a few more to do. I've got to do. Probably won't finish the board, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do now is explain what I'm going to do. So because I've been working on, this was August. Yeah, for August, been doing this. So from now on going forward, from the 9th, so after this event's over with, I'm going to what we call roll a dice with my list of prompt groups. So we've got Down Under Divas, Fandom, Magical Stitches, Daily 30, Wit Warriors, and I only had 5 groups for prompts. And then what I've done is put the 6th one as a whip of choice. So that one I can stitch on any whip. And what I'm going to do, when I find it, here, I've got a dice. And all I'm going to do is roll my dice, for example. Oops. So it landed on 3. So then I will choose a prompt for Magical Stitches and find a whip to go with that prompt. And then once them stitches have completed for that one, I'd roll again, etc, etc. Or what I could do is put these in a wheel and spin a wheel, but we'll see. So that is my plans for September, and there's some other events and things going on. Yeah, so that's my plans, and to stitch as much as I want. So, sorry, I say and so a lot. Let me just close. I just moved my master set of floss because, oh, that's what I was going to say. It's come to me now. So, as I was showing before, I'd pull this out of master set and we're trying to stick things on. I'm not anymore. I am working from my master set and I'm just like this, pulling a thread out, stitching on it, but I leave that out. But I also, where I pulled it out, I use a blank card, put it in straight, and then I know where I put that back. So I'm working from a master set, other than there is some projects which I have got floss in the bags. So I would be a one I've bought of a kit, like the Gecko Rouges, or one that calls for hand-dyed floss. I think we'll do haul first. Right then. So I got the next set, the house free, from Cotton Garden, the Fabulous House series. Excuse me. So that's Greenhouse. This one's all DMC. Sorry, you see that there. And I got fabric to go with it. And I also got a pair of scissors to go that came with it. This, you see that? Them scissors in my scissor pot, and they can go there. Also, I signed up for the new, starts, what's the 17th of September, the Christmas sale from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I keep showing it over here, but my camera's over here, and that's a little needle minder. So I'll take it out of the packaging to show you. Look at that. You'll see, but there's gold, shiny bit. That one. So I need to pull some fabric for that, so I need to do that this week, next week. Go up there. And then somebody on Caterpillar Cross Stitch was showing some counting pins where you put your pin in and you count, then you know where to stitch to. So I did buy the one she got. I can't remember what I don't know if she's pins and things. Maybe she's pins and things on Etsy. So I've got the little ladybird, and I got a little silver turtle. I like my turtles. I've got a few. And then I got a thread tucker, they call them. One of these. So as you can see, they've got you put your thread through it, and I think it's a needle. Yeah, your needle splits. So when I've used it, and I get used to it, I might do a, what do you call them? Whatever, my mind's gone blank. No, I forgot what I was going to say. So that's that. Right, let me pull my board out because I might need my board. So I'll do, actually, I'll show you my cotton twine box. So as I receive it on the top, so this month, August is July's box. We got an August, I think. Yeah, because they've started doing these, and this is the second in the series. think the other one we got was May's. It's over there. I just can't see it. So we've got August. So they probably will do a series, but maybe a free. That's July's. So in here, as always, you've got your thread colours and your fabric, and you've got a needle. Oh, this is cute. So you've got a little, I'll turn this light on and see if that's better. Is that better? So you've got a little, yeah, that's better. You've got a gone fishing little like ornament to hang. A little put that light on. That light might be better. And you've got a classical tea bag. You've got a frame to frame your design in when it's finished. And then you've got a stick of rock. Just down there. And I'll put the frame. Sorry if that went bang. Right, so let me just move that out of the way. Let me just check this is the only finish. Yeah. So I've had one finish this month. And I've done some tweaking on it. So this one is, hang on a minute, let's just, sorry, I'm not prepared, let me just put some clips on it so it stays up. So this one is the Royal, I always call it Royal Stamp, but it's Queen Elizabeth II. What I remember the first class stamps being red. So I've changed the colour because it was green. So I did, I think this is 666, and I think the one in the centre is 321, I want to say. And then I backstitched her date of birth and the year she was born and the year she died. And then up the top I did backstitch Queen Elizabeth II, like that. I'm a bit off today, let's see. It's because I'm not sat straight. So I'm going to frame that. I did start framing it and then I didn't get time. Because I ain't got any foam board. I thought I had some. It's not very... Is the light back on? Is that better? It looks backwards to me, but hopefully it's not backwards to you. Right, so that one is that one. I'll just take these off the board. So that is my finish. I think I did that for her Jubilee. So that would have been 2020, I want to say. Jubilee. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the Jubilee. Maybe that was the one before. Okay. This one is now on all complete. Every part's out, but I haven't got every part. I can't show you it because I haven't got it. But this one is the, what is it called? I want to get the title right. The Deadly Aquarium Cell. So I have done, probably since last time, quite a bit. I think the last time you saw it, I just had the black done on the border. So as you can see, I've worked down here down to the bottom. I've done this section here, and I've done this, started working down here. So that's where we're up to with this. I am hoping I can pull this out and work on this one. So hopefully one of my prompts is to work on this. So this one is done. That one's done on an 18 count edge by Coffee Fabrics. And as I do them, I'm putting them away in the basket. I've got a basket near my feet, so then I don't have to tidy up after my video. So these are in the order that I've worked on. So Union Jack flag. And this one's by Finian Powers. If I get the names wrong, I'm sorry. So this one is done on a 20 count edge by Coffee Fabrics. I hope it's 20. Yes, no, it's an 18 because it's this one, because it was a pre-order. Yeah, it's an 18 count because it was for the snowman one, but I've changed my, I'm going to do them on 12 different pieces because I was going to do them on one. And that is where we're up to with that. So if I just pull Pattern Keeper up, because this one's on Pattern Keeper, I will tell you what percentage I'm at. Pattern Keeper, that one. So I'm currently at 9.48% done on this. I have done 4,584 stitches out of 48,335 stitches. So I've got a bit to do on this, but I'm in no rush to finish this one. It's not one I'm rushing to finish. Well, I don't rush. I'm a process stitcher, not a finish. If I get a finish in the meantime, then well done me, should I say. So this one was a new start. Trying to see, tells me who the designer is. Just look at my papers a minute. No, I don't know who the designer of this one. It was one I bought off Etsy. And that's what it look like when it's finished. And that is where you can see. So you can see the hedgehog's eyes starting, the face starting to form. So I started middle in here. Instead of starting left top corner, I started middle on this one. I'm not mentioning where any of my needle minders are because I don't know. I don't keep track of them. Some of them I make myself. Well, I buy buttons. They're just buttons. Or so that is done on 18 count aid, and I'll just look what the percentage of that one is. So that one I added to pattern keeper. So I've done 1.9 up, 1.90%. So only 2% on that one. And I did 907 stitches on that. Amazing Animal Kingdom by having a artwork by Amy Stewart and design a company is Heaven and Earth Design. That's what it's going to look like when it's finished. This one I've got on Pattern Keeper 2. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I have crisscross with my sewing machine around the edges. It's quite a big one. Let me just fold it up a bit. So this one is at 0.27% and I've done 1007 stitches on this, and that's where we are. So I started top left corner to this. So what I want to do is I want to bring this down to where the first shelf is. So I think this is I think I'm up to about here where the gorilla is. So I haven't got much more till the bottom shelf is. So once I get to the bottom shelf, then I'll go across to the end of here, and then I come back across here, do it to the bottom, and then go across. So like that. That's how I'm planning to do it, but my plans always do change, and I probably will change. That's done on a Swigert. It's either Swigert or it's one I bought off Lakeside Needlecraft. Sorry, you keep. So this one is Granville by Little Duff Designs. It was a Sal previously. So that's what it's like. That's what's gonna look like when it's finished. This is a. I ain't got very far with this. I'm sorry, I've just dropped. And this is a 16 count Ada by Grace Note Fabrics. And as you can see, that is, I've just started doing the border. I ain't even got the border done, so my chair's squeaking, sorry. So I also worked on Hans Christopher Andersen and Other Fairy Tales by Clouds Factory. So this was up to date as of yesterday. The new parts come out today. I've not looked what it is yet. And I did get the part 1 finished. I went to work on part 2, yeah, as you can see. Did I have it that way? This is a 18 count Ada from Coffee Crab Fabrics. As most of my edges are from. Yeah, it's 18. So I have a bit of a mix, 14, 16, 18 and 20 count. Right, another new start. So this must have been, hang on a minute, let me have a look if this is the start of my prompts for the bingo board. Let me have a look. I think this could be, put the right password in my iPad. My phone password's different to my iPad one, that's why. So what are we, Facebook? No, Amazing Animal was my first one. Yeah, so Amazing Animal and then Gomes. So Amazing Animal, then the Gomesville, and then Kiss of Anderson. So these are all the ones I've worked. So each of these I've worked on 2 days. The one I've been wanted to start for ages. So this is Beachcomber Bounty. It's Heaven and Earth design and the artwork is Amy Stewart. Just look at it, how gorgeous it is. So I've started over here in the left corner. And my fabrics is... Oh, I do. I've got it on. So this is a 20 count Ada. Just pull this up on Pawnkeeper. This one on Pawnkeeper. There it is. So I did 603 stitches. I'm at 0.18%. And sorry, that is, I'm trying to make sure it's in the frame. That is where we're up to with that one. This one might come out soon rather than later. This one. So that is a Swagger fabric and I bought it from Cross and Craft on Etsy. She did me 2 fabrics. Gave me one for the beach, not the beach one, the butterfly and flower one from Cross Stitch Studio. This one was another new start. So this one is the World Postage stamp, which I've had in my stash for years. And I didn't get very far with this one. Obviously I had 2 days on it. But if I was at work, I got less on it. Sometimes when I've been at work, I can only manage 100 stitches. So that's, we've got the border for Arancini, I think it is. Yeah, and we've got the little leaf done. That's where, and that is on a, I've still got the label on it, 18 count Ada from Coffee Craft Fabrics. Keep picking. This one is a retired piece. It was a retired piece, and last Christmas she did bring it out for just the year. Yes, I did. Yeah, just for an exclusive. So what I've, this is Cross Stitch Studio. So what I've done with this one is I'm just going to stitch the bauble. I'm not stitching the bit of the shadow. I'm stitching the hand and sleeve. So I've took the white back. I'm not stitching the white background. Do it on a grey fabric and wait till you see. This one, I need to pull it up actually. This one, because I've took it out the background, I haven't done as many stitches as it says because of the background, but I'm at 81.80%, 81%, and wait till you see this. Look at that. Look how much I've done. So as you can see, I've nearly got all the black done. Hang on. 310. I've got 425 stitches to do in the black. And then I have just got the colours to do. I know there's a... There is a few 3799 to do, which is a similar black. There is 31 different colours in this. But obviously I took some out. So, is there any that... I've got any that say 0? Yeah. So 3865, which was the 0. I took the background out. So with me taking the background out, with the background, without the background, I don't know how many stitches are in the background. But on this, it's saying on Pattern Keeper, because obviously when I opened Pattern Keeper, I highlighted all the background out. And the background was just 3865, and there's a few, I took the shadow ones out. This is done. I've done, as Pattern Keeper says, 30,063 stitches. Obviously I've not done that because I've took the background out, but that's what Pattern Keeper's telling me. And this is a 18 count Ada by Coffee Craft Fabrics. Some of the what's the word? Some of the prompts have actually made me stitch on some whips. I didn't think I'd stitch. This one I cannot show you the cover photo because it's tiny and you won't see it. But this one is, what, be 2022 stitch along, I want to say. It might even be before that. It might even be 2021 or even 20. Can't remember. This is the stitch along from Caterpillar Cross Stitch obviously some of the ones I don't use on Pattern Keeper, I don't know the percentages. So the ones I know on Pattern Keeper, I give you the percentages and how many stitches done. But that is where we're up to with that. So I think, did I do? Can't remember what I did. I think I finished off. No, I've no idea. I know I did the pink in the skirt. Oh, that's why, because I've not finished. I'm currently doing the other girl's ballerina outfit. So that's that one. I don't even know where that fabric's from. It's that old. It won't be a fabric. It'll either be a chronic alchemy or a George design, which are no longer in business. Neither of those gone out of business. Both decided not to do it anymore. This one, look at my nice bag. So my themed bag to go with my themed, and I think of ice creams and summer at the beach. So that's the cover photo, and we probably won't get. This is an 18 count order by Coffee Craft Fabrics, and hopefully you can see it all. Obviously I've done some white which you can't really see, but I have got the word sweet done. But obviously when I stitch probably round it, you'll see it. Don't know. Yeah, it might be the light as well, but I can see it in, yeah, you can see it in real life, you just can't see it on camera. So that was a new start. I don't know how many new starts I've had, but I've ended up going from 3 boxes of whips to 4 boxes of whips. I only use the curvy square boxes. We're getting there. Another new start. So this one was to work on stitch on a project with a wizard, and I was racking my brains, and there was a messenger chat, you know, these community chats on this group, and I messaged this, well, I sent a photo on this group, and the answer was yes, you can. So Harry Potter was wizard, so I've gone with this one, which is all black. I thought it's gorgeous, and I've chose some nice blue fabric. I haven't got a lot done on it because I only managed 1 day on it instead of 2, because I was at work. And just work out which way that is. That's bottom. No, that's that way. It is that way. Sorry. So I only managed to do, this is the P. I want to say this is the P and this is the H. Is this one on Pattern Keeper? No, but I've got my iPad here. Oh no, if I pull up, yeah, I was right. So this is the P, going to be the P, and that's the, and then your H will go over here. So I didn't get many done on that. I think about maybe 100 stitches. You got to do for that for the prompt. You got to do a minimum of 100 stitches. So this one was to stitch on a whip with a cow. I looked for all my whips, couldn't find one with a cow. And I saw this one is soda stitches and there's a little cute cow. And I thought, oh, this is really cute. There was another one I saw, just a cow. I just put in cow on. What's this fabric? I don't know if this is a fabric from, actually. I don't know where this fabric's from. So I'm trying to work out where the fabric's from. I can't work it out. So this, take the pin out. I want to say this is a might be. It's either a coffee cloth fabric or a grey note fabric. But I managed to do the fence. And I managed to do the fork and the two spade and probably the shovel on that one. Yeah. It's so dinky and cute. And yeah, that's lovely. And there's no back stitching on it, I don't think. No, they're all full crosses. I think it's a grey note fabric. But anyway. This will probably be a long video because I've got 2 months left. Animal House by Satsuma Street. That's what it's looked like when it's finished. And that is where we're up to. This is a, I don't know where this is from actually, but you can see I've managed to finish the roof of the house, and I'm working on the monkey here, so the monkey's window, the bit of the monkey's house. I know I've got some in here to fill in, which I'll go back and do. Another new start. I had to work on a whip with a bow and arrow, so I chose a bow and arrow. And I didn't realise how much colours changes are in this. And that's where we're up to with that one. So we ain't got far with that one. I think I managed to do 100 stitches on that. This one I can't show you because my cover photo's an old one. Fox and Rabbit, the Sal one. I think I've got, yeah. And that is where we're up to with that. So we did do, like, I think 800 stitches on this, which is what I wanted. So that one, and that is on a 18 count header at a Coffee Craft Fabrics. And I'm doing that with DMC 666. The same person I bought the, because when I bought the Bone Arrow, I bought her entire collection on Etsy, and she had a guitar as well, and it was to stitch on a musical instrument. And again, I think I did 200 on this one. And I think this could be a Disney one. I just can't think what the movie is. It's a movie I've watched, and he's got a guitar. It's a little boy, and he's, let me have a look, see. On Disney. So I've got Disney Plus, and just see if it comes to me. Coco. I'm sure it looks one that would be from Coco. Yeah. I don't know, did I show you the... That's as much as we've done on that. Sorry if I've shown you that twice. And my last project... Oh no, I've got one more actually. It's still on the frame. Is frosted stitcher, the frosted pumpkin stitchery. When I get my put your teeth back in your these. This one is cozy cafe with all the drinks. I think I only managed 300 stitches on this. Sorry, I've got some beads in it. Because it was to stitch on a wick with some with beads. And I asked the question, can it be one that I've recharted and used beads instead of French knots? No, it had to be charted. Then I realised this one was charted with beads. And that's where we are. So what I'm going to do now is I've changed. I was going to do each one. I'm going to stitch and back stitch it, and then I'm thinking about doing the beads last. Come back and do the beads. Yeah, because of how close it is. Obviously I'll look where I put my frame because of that. But if I can get in the large frame and be able to do the one underneath, what I might do is come back and do the ones underneath, because there is just two rows. Yes, if I can come back after I've done this one, if I do this one, do the bottom row ones, and then I'll come back and do the beads. Not all of them has got beads. yeah, there's just a few that's got beads. So obviously you don't want to crush your beads with your Q-snaps or hoops. That one in there. And then my last whip, which I have not got a cover photo on it. Well, actually, I can show you the cover photo on my iPad. Is Santa's Trip. Hang on a minute, sorry. Is Santa's Trip by Barbara Design, and that is what it's look like when it's finished. And I have now, I'm not taking out the frame, all this side's done, so I'll just put something behind it. That's better. So all what I've got to do is to fill in this box, which this is the one I'm working on, and then come back and fill this on. I have now completed all the border, because all the border, I think the border was up to here. So I finished the green, then I went back and did the red, then went back and did the other red like that round, and then I filled in the green bits here. So now I'm working on this one and this one. I was hoping I can get this finished today, but obviously I'm not going to. But I'm just wondering if any of the prompts for this will match. Well, there is one. It's stitch on a design that you have a goal to finish this year, which I do. With a house. Well, there's loads of houses in there. With snow. There's snow in there. So there's 3 prompts I could use it for to get it finished. So let's hope I can get it finished, and then I can work on something else as myself for fandom, because they're doing a September sale and sampler. This ties into sale. If I get it finished, then I'll switch it out to another sale. That I'd like to get finished before end of the year. So plans I've gone through is to work on prompts now. So each group has the groups I've listed, which I said about rolling the dice. And then what I'll do is pick a prompt from there and then match it with my project. So for example, let's go on to let me go to saved. Let's go to down under divas. So if I was to pick prompt. I only got 8 on there. I need to add the others. Hang on. So what I could do is I could either choose a prompt myself or roll a dice. Roll a... I'll ask my other half. Pick a number from 1 to 11. So for example, let's go number 6. Stitch. So number 6 is stitch 500 stitches on your last whip you started, aka your most recent whip. Can't be a new start. So my most recent one, so that's an example. Then I would go and stitch on just after, hang on, let me just pull something up. So my most recent whip would probably be, hang on, because I can look. Yeah, it's a guitar, so obviously I'd stitch on that one for 500 stitches, etc. So that's just giving you an example. So obviously each group's different. So obviously some of Down Under Divas, they've raised from 2,000 stitches to 1,000 to 500. And obviously they don't do penalty stitches as such. With the magical stitches you can do penalty stitches on. I don't know where my piece of paper's gone. Unless I popped it in here. I haven't. I don't know what I've done with the piece of paper. To tell you what. I'll find it when I'm not looking for it. Anyway, so that is all my whips. So my plan is to work on whatever, and then I might come back actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch, when this finishes, I'll come back and show you my process on this. And then what I might do, I have got another idea in place I want to do. I can't remember what her name is on Flosstube. I don't know, but I'll watch the video again and then I'll make notes and then I'll tell you about what I'm going to do. I like some of her ideas. And I might take some of them ideas and adapt them to what I want to do. Yeah. Like, she was doing a bit of a... what was it now? Letters of Fortune game, which each week she films once a week, but I don't. So what I might do is pull out, say, 7 words, and if I don't come to them words, then that's fine. So she was doing a bit of and each letter presented how many stitches is. For semi-sane stitchers did a game similar, but obviously there was an admin who told you if they was the right or wrong answers. And then she's doing a bit of like a acrostics. So with a word, she's pulling projects start with that letter or similar. I just can't think what her name is. But I'll tell you more when I come back in about 2 weeks, is it? Or is it a week? It'd probably be around about the 12th or whatever my day off is that week. So it'll probably be a couple of days after it's finished. And I'll put these things into place that I want to do. But there is one I'm going to start. It's a weather one she's doing, but I'm doing it different. So she's doing the weather temperatures, picking a project. She's put so many projects, I think there's 40 projects. And what she's done is she's matched whatever the temperatures, she works on that project. But I'm going to do it different. So instead of doing temperatures, I'm going to do what the weather is. So what my plan is to do is to pick a project to work on when it rains, a project when it's dry, and a project when it's sunny. Dry and cloudy, yeah. So I'm going to pick 3 projects and I'm going to work on those projects for 100 stitches. 100 stitches on those projects, whichever the weather is. And I don't have to do it each day, so I could work on those once a week. I could do it on a Saturday or a Sunday for the previous week. So let's go Saturday. So next Saturday I will work on whatever the weather's done for the day. Like today it's rained this morning, so I'd work 100 stitches on my rainy project, which I haven't chose. Well, shall we cheat? Let me just make a note of this. So this is what I'm going to call weather project. So a rain project, a dry project, and a sunny. So we're going to do 100 stitches on this, and then I can replace the project when it's finished. So let me just pull up Facebook, go into my project album. Hopefully this video uploads, because it is a long video and it don't cut out on me. Right, so if we was to do $100 stitches on a rainy project, and it doesn't have to be a full coverage. So it might be that I could do 400. So say it's rained for 4 days, I would do a max of 400 stitches on that project and then swap it out. Just going through my whips, so just so for a sunny project, I'm going to do spring is in the air. Which is this one. So that's going to be my sunny project. My dry project My rainy projects I'm going to do penguins. This one is a pain-free crafts and the artist is Katie Lipscomb. So this one is penguins. My rainy project. And then my dry project is going to be this one, because I'm going to restart this. This one is my dry project. Took my starts out, but it was on. I've actually got it here. I haven't got a lot done on it. I say that. No, I've only got that done on it. So I'm going to restart this. So this one is, I'm going to pick some fabric for this now. Well, in a minute when I've stopped filming. Animal, so obviously there will be, if I go through with this, but I'm hoping I can stick with it as well. So obviously it's 3 projects and I'm going to work on them. Oh, I did make a list for the Letter of Fortune. I did start making a list for that. So what I did, I've just found my notes, sorry. I picked a word for a week for 4 weeks plus 3 bonus weeks in case I finished those. And I just spun a, there was a, on the app, Spin the Wheel, there's a random word picker. And all I do is spin it. I spinned it 6 times. And then there was another one about buildings, so I thought, oh, I'll add a building one in. So I spun it again, and that gave me those words. So the one I'm going to work on this week is my rules, what I've made up, is I can work on any project for these words, but I can't change projects between letters. So the one I'm going to do this week is salt, so S-A-L-T. So what I've done is my vowels are 200. No, I'm going to tweak these slightly. Yeah. I'm not sticking with these. Yeah. So you'll know when you film a video next week. A week on Thursday. Is you'll know what I've chosen to do this. But I am going to start this after I film this video and get sorted. And I'll make notes of what I'm going to start making notes of how many stitches I've worked on since my video. So what I'm going to do is write the projects and how many stitches I do. I only count by hundreds. Every 100 stitches I count and I add it to my spreadsheet. That's not my spreadsheet. My printable spreadsheet, what I've made with this is all the groups. It's double-sided. Some of them I've got multiple or 3 different events in a group. And then when I've completed stitches, I highlight it. So I use pink, orange, green and yellow. I did have blue, but the blue was bright and you couldn't really tell. So I've gone for more down neutral colours. still making my mind out who it is. If I remember, what I'll do is I'll link her down below. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So if you've made it to the end, thank you for me rambling on at the end. I'd like to say have a good stitchy 2 weeks, as I'll see you in 2 weeks time, well, just under 2 weeks, hopefully, when the dash goes finished, and I will explain my plans, what I plan to do in more detail, because I'll have it all. I might even show you how I'm going to plan it out. Yeah, but that's what I'm going to do this week. I might even do now. I've got 100 stitches. I really need to get 100 more stitches done, I think it is, for semi-seam. It's the one I really want to get done. Yeah, for semi-seam go fish. I didn't want whatever the letter is, because that's a letter. So if my project, that one I'm not really bothered about. So it's your project beginning with that. If it matches, it matches. If it don't, it don't. But that's not something I'm just going to stitch on. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Stitch on a project I want to stitch on. I'm not relying on that. I know one of my groups. Where's that post piece of paper gone? I would love to know. I haven't put it on there. Sorry, just no, it's not underneath there. It's not. When I don't want it, I'll find it. But anyway, I'll find it, or I'll rewrite it if I can't find it. Yeah. I might even do it on a type it up and print it out, and then I've got it within in here. I can put it. Yeah. But anyway, I would like to say thank you for watching. If you've made it to this end, please comment down below. And whoever these ideas have come from, what I've readapted, I will link her channel down below. And she's got a Flosstube, because that's where I saw it. So, that's all what I want to say. Thank you for watching. I said that twice now. I will see you all in 2 weeks' time. Bye.